If you want to make this center build that was banned from wagers, tourneys, basically any competitive NBA 2K21, like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds. If not, you might make a paint beast. I wouldn't risk it. Yo YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger. And in today's video, we're going to be going over one of the most toxic center builds in NBA 2K21. First things first though, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, make sure to turn the post notifications on so you don't miss the next banger. Now, getting straight into this build video. This title is not clickbait. This center build is literally banned from wagers. A lot of tournaments have banned it as well. I'm pretty sure the WR, they don't allow this center build. This is a very toxic center build, but the key is you don't want to actually make it a center. In order to get the best version of this build, you need to make it a power forward so you get the most badges, best attributes. Handed jersey number, of course, is all up to you. Next, let's move on to the skill breakdown. Compared to the guard position, there is a ton of good skill breakdowns to choose between. You can look at the red-blue, you can look at the red-green, you can look at the red-yellow. Honestly though, these are all okay center builds. They can all be used, but the best, hands down, in NBA 2K21 current gen is the pure red center build. If you build this pure red right, the stats you can get are insane. You can get a 99 offensive, 99 defensive rebounding, a 99 block. If you do the steal right as well, you can end up with a steal in the 90s. Contact dunks, the pure red is hands down the best skill breakdown. Moving on to the physical profile though, a lot of people when doing pure reds, they're gonna come down here and look at the one with the most speed, most acceleration, most vertical, the quote unquote blah build, which is one of the best center builds in the game. But this new center build might be even better, might be more toxic. When you get the build to 99, have Gym Rat, the stats are insane. Go with the top physical profile for this center build. You want to choose one with the most speed, most acceleration. Next, for the attributes, go ahead and get started with the finishing. Max out the standing dunk, max out the driving dunk, max out the close shot, and then upgrade your driving layup. I think it's a 61. Yeah, a 61 on the driving layup. That way you get 16 finishing badges. If you upgraded the driving layup and then the close shot, you wouldn't get as many badges. So that's why you do it like that. Same thing here for the playmaking. You have to max out the pass accuracy, max out the post moves, because if you end up trying to max out the pass accuracy and ball handling, you will not get as many attributes and you'll end up losing attributes on your defense. Finishing, you would have to lose it from somewhere. If I'm not mistaken, it's 8 that you end up taking away from the ball handling. If you try to do it with the post moves, you end up losing 4 attributes. I've sat here and tested it. Basically just do it exactly the way I'm doing to get the best version of this build. Max out all of your defense and rebounding stats. You will be left with 1 attribute upgrade remaining. You can put it in your ball handling, you can put it in your driving layup. Really doesn't matter. I'm gonna put it in the driving layup just in case I end up maybe snagging that 70, getting long athlete. For the body shape, only 2 you need to look at. Burly build, it's your choice. I'm going burly every single time. Now here's where it gets different. For the height, you can look at the 6'10", you can even look at 7 foot. I've seen people with this type of center all the way up to 7 foot because the speed and acceleration is so overpowered. But doing the speed and acceleration at 6'8" is absolutely toxic. This center build was actually banned from wagers, tourneys. I'm gonna end up making it just to test it out. Go 6'8" for the height. It's the best height in the game for a center build. And for the weight, a lot of people are maxing out their weight. You know, you could end up with like a 85 speed, still decent stats, 83 acceleration, decent strength as well. But for the best version of the center build, come all the way down to 190 pounds. You will end up with a 94 speed. Let that sink in. I'm gonna say it again. 94 speed on a center build. 91 acceleration, 84 vertical when you hit, 99 overall, and when you have Gym Rat unlocked, or you do your drills in the Gatorade practice facility. Once you get this build maxed out at 99 Gym Rat, it's so OP. If you're any type of comp center, you already know no other center build. If it doesn't have max arms and it's a center, don't make it. Max out the arms for this build. Hands down the best version of the build. You know, with a 98 standing dunk, 93 driving dunk, you end up with a 97 defensive rebounding, 95 offensive. You're going to end up with a 96 block, 91 steal, 91 perimeter, and lateral quickness. This build is a demigod when you get into 99 overall. the 94 speed is going to hit different. Now, for the takeover, this of course is all preference. Glass cleaning takeover is one of the best in the game. With the see the future ability, you can always see where the ball goes. But for the competitive aspect of this build, I need you to take a look at Rim Protector takeover. You get stronger shot contest boost, and of course you get snatch blocks that allow you to anchor the defense. Rim Protector takeover, when you're playing up on the guard, you'll get a stronger shot contest, not to mention on your chase downs to the paint. For the more competitive side of this build, I think Rim Protector could be the better option, because you know, when you're playing stage, when you're playing a wager tournament, if you're playing pro-am, you're going to be going against a good guard. You're going to need to get the best shot contest. And as you can see, you've built a glass cleaning finisher similar to Shawn Kemp, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Zion Williamson. This build is a demigod. The 94 speed and 99 overall with GMAN, I'm telling you, is going to hit different. This glass cleaning finisher build is hands down the best center build in the game. It's way better than the Paint Beast. Let's go ahead and test it out. I'm going to hook you up with the best badges for this build. Finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, all 4 categories. Let's go straight into the finishing. Go straight to contact finisher. Max it out. Contact finisher, Lob City finisher, Showtime, and Slithery finisher are your 4 key badges on this build. The other 4 badge upgrades that you have left are honestly up to you and what you want to do with them. You can look at Gold Pro Touch, Gold Relentless Finisher, Bronze Pick and Roller is nice for the animations. You can even do a Bronze Pro Touch. I've even seen some Silver Fancy Footwork, Gold Relentless. There's so many different combinations here you can do with the finishing. Gold Relentless and Bronze Pick and Roller is the one I normally run, but I'm going to end up testing this Gold Fancy Footwork, maybe a Bronze Pro Touch, maybe a Silver and Silver Pro Touch. You can really play around with it, like I said here on the finishing. The badges that I've run, though, are the Gold Relentless and Bronze Pick and Roller. I'm going to test this Silver Pro Touch and Silver Relentless, though, for the shooting, slippery off ball. That way you can Dex, backdoor, stuff like that. Next, for the playmaking, Bronze Bailout is a necessary. You need that. You need Gold Quick First Step too. Then the other 2 here you can kind of play around with. You could do like a Silver Downhill. That'd be nice for getting boards. Running it down in transition, Contact Dunk, Showtime for the team. You could also look at the Bronze Unpluggable Bronze Downhill. I don't really know. I haven't got to test the Unpluggable. Part of me wants to test it as high as Silver. Bronze Needle Thread are those normally what I've run just to sneak those lanes. What you need though for to start off the defensive, 3 necessary badges: Hall of Fame Box Out, Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser, Hall of Fame Rim Protector. I always run Hall of Fame Intimidator as well. I feel it's very OP. On this build, you don't have a high strength, so you need the Hall of Fame Brick Wall as well. Those are 4 key badges. Honestly, the Hall of Fame Pickpocket here, Bronze Chase, Bronze Clamps, is really OP. You need the Bronze Interceptor. Silver Interceptor as well. I'm just going to sit here and play around, show you a few of the different badge combinations that I've seen that looked OP. The Hall of Fame Chase Down and Silver Chase Down, I heard they're almost the same. I think you can bring it down to Silver. I don't notice that much of a difference, but just because I'm paranoid sometimes, I always run at Hall of Fame. You know, and I really don't think you need the clamps that high, because a lot of the times you're just trying to bump the guard until you can get back down in the lane, until your lockdown recovers in stage in competitive gameplay. The gold pickpocket hits different. A lot of people I know don't believe in interceptor. I think you need it minimum though on this center build, at least Silver. Bronze clamps is looking nice on this build. These 3 gold badges look pretty nice as well. You could do Silver and Silver if you're not going to be up there, but that 91 steel is going to be very OP. You could even test out Pickpocket on Hall of Fame here. I've heard people say as well, Silver Intimidator and Hall of Fame Intimidator are no different. You could test out the Hall of Fame Chase, Hall of Fame Pick, Silver, Silver, Silver on the Interceptor, Intimidator, clamps there. You can test out a few different badge options here. It's all up to you, your play style. Even the Gold Lightning Reflexes I've heard is really OP. I'm not going to lie though, the most toxic, hands down, badge setup that is actually banned from wagers. You cannot use these badges. You cannot use Trapper, and this is another one. You cannot use Heart Crusher. If you could manage a way to use this badge setup right here, if you're fine with Silver Chase, Silver Interceptor, Silver Intimidator, Silver Pickpocket, this badge setup right here is goated for the Hall of Fame Heart Crusher. I'm telling you, you would literally make guards go cold overnight. That's all though for this build. I hope you all enjoyed it. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me if it's a dub, tell me if it's an L, and tell me if you think it's better than the blah build if you watch this video all the way through. I love to know who my loyals are. Once again though, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to turn the post notifications on if you haven't already. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace.
It's getting hard to keep composure, they keep trying me. I came from nothing, now they bumping my songs overseas. I remember when I first started, they